As I've said a few times already this week with the different interviews that we have set up, you know you're going from winter to spring to summer with a series of events that happens in our area. It happens when you have the Kentucky Derby parties, which show up and pop up all over the place. It's also the baseball diamonds are full of people playing baseball. Golfers are out. You have the Sharon Classic Road Race, and also now something that signifies spring, summer growth and beauty. Once again, is the huge undertaking that benefits Women's Support Services, which is Trade Secrets, the rare plant and garden antique sale, which goes on day one of the event. And then after that, of course, are the garden tours, which are always sold out. And we're going to welcome right now the event coordinator for Trade Secrets for Women's Support Services, Kelly Rybczyk. Kelly, thanks for joining us today.
Oh, thank you for having me.
You know, this has really turned into a rite of spring into almost summer, because one thing you find out, especially about people that love gardens and love to work with their hands in the soil, they really can't wait for this event to come around every year.
Yes, that's true. We have people who come actually from all over the country and even all over the world to come to Trade Secrets.
Yeah, I know that because I've spoken to different innkeepers who have said that and people book their rooms early, and it's a combination of the trade show. But I do have to say, the thing that's the hardest to get into if you don't get your tickets early are the garden tours. All right.
Yes, that is true. We have people who come to see Bunny Williams' garden especially, and then also the other gardens that we feature every year. People come from all over. They're so excited just to see the beauty of the gardens.
So now I want to explain to people that are listening to this interview, you can contact, I'll give you all the contact information about the garden tours, but don't be upset or astonished if when you reach out they might be sold out of tickets. That's all I'm going to say, because we play this interview several times before Trade Secrets comes. So now, as an event coordinator, I have to ask you this, Kelly. When do you start working on this? Because this is one huge undertaking.
Yes, it is actually. And so I started at Women's Support Services. I just started last June. This is my first year doing Trade Secrets. And when I came on in June, I actually started right away I have committee chairs that are all volunteers that help plan the event. And I started right away meeting with them back in June. And we've been planning ever since to get this ready for this May.
We're talking, once again, with Kelly Rybczyk. We're talking about Trade Secrets, which benefits Women's Support Services, coming up on Saturday, May 18th?
Yes, May 18th, and the garden tours are Sunday, May 19th.
And, of course, the base of operations comes out of Lion Rock Farm, which is straddled right on the line between Salisbury and Connecticut. And it's interesting because there's an early buying session where that begins at 8 o'clock. That includes also breakfast. That costs $125. But the regular tickets start at 10 o'clock, cost $50. But then there's a late bloomer, which is only $25. That starts at 1 o'clock. You know, whenever you go to Trade Secrets, Kelly, the thing I'm amazed at are not only the number of participating vendors that are there, but the volunteers from the community that help out and do some really incredible tasks. It's amazing the amount of volunteers it takes to put this on.
Oh, it is. It's incredible. We're so grateful to have the community support, actually, to come out and volunteer. We have well over 200 volunteers that come out every year, rain or shine, and they're out there even in freezing cold temperatures some years, out there just working so hard, and their passion for our mission is just wonderful, and it just makes the event that much more special.
Yeah, and I think what makes this event so special is, yes, it's become a big financial success for you, and it's an incredible visual impact for people that come to it, not only for the first time, I think, but for every time they come. The way the parking's arranged, the way the vendors are all arranged, but behind it all is the unbelievable important purpose of Women's Support Services, because this really is a major thing that helps you do what you do.
Oh, yes, absolutely. So Trade Secrets brings in about third of our operating budget here at Women's Support Services. So we wouldn't be able to have all the wonderful programs that we have in our local schools, the education programs, the prevention programs, and also the services that we provide to victims in the area of domestic violence. So without Trade Secrets, we wouldn't be able to do a lot of the work that we do.
And we remind people, if you're listening right now, TradeSecretsCT.com, TradeSecretsCT.com. That'll bring you to Trade Secrets, and from there you can click on many of the different links to show you what's going on, the timing, and more importantly, to get tickets. But once again, you can get tickets for the, of course, for the show itself right at the gate there when you go. But once again, I remind people that the garden tours are always a sellout because these are garden tours that are unlike any other, right, Kelly?
Oh, yes, absolutely. We feature different gardens every year. We tend to do Bunny Williams every year because that was where Trade Secrets started. It started in her garden, and people do come from all over. They love to see how it changes from year to year. And then the other gardens that we feature change each year. So this year we have 2 beautiful gardens that are in Ashley Falls, Massachusetts, right over the border. And then we also have a Twin Lakes property that's in Salisbury that is another just beautifully landscaped home. Such beautiful tulips that will be hopefully in bloom at that time. And it's just incredible. The gardens are beautiful.
Once again, Trade Secrets, once again to benefit Women's Support Services. And it comes up Saturday, May 18th. It's a rain or shine event. And it takes place at Lion Rock Farm. And you have lots of different buying options from the times you go. All this information is available at TradeSecretsCT.com on the web. And you know what, it's a nice thing to say to you, Kelly, that the way this is set up, you really don't have to worry about the weather because whether it's foul or whether it's beautiful, or sometimes it's foul and beautiful in the same day, you really have it all covered where people can still participate.
You know, and I think that's one of the incredible things about Trade Secrets is that our community shows up for it, rain or shine, and people do come from all over, and even when it's pouring rain, everybody is just happy to be there and happy to be a part of it because they feel that special atmosphere of camaraderie and community there, and I think that's one of the things that makes it an incredibly special event.
Well, once again, Trade Secrets at Lion Rock Farm on May 18th, rain or shine. Kelly, thanks for taking your time and spending a few minutes with us.
Oh, thank you so much for having me.